He made that look easy.
We have made it to the beginning of Spas Creek Road. It's roughly 5.9 miles long, rated a 5 out of 10. I have not done my homework, so I don't know a lot about it, but we're up for the challenge. Like I said, it's 3 o'clock. There was a snake in the road there. We're just going to kind of work our way through it and hope we make it back before it's too late and try to have some fun. Anyway, we got Cheyenne here. We got Mason. He's a little camera shy, so you won't see him on here too much. I respect that. I have no problem with that. Of course, we got Heather riding shotgun. We're just going to work our way back through here and see how things go. Looking forward to it. And anyway, we hope you guys enjoy. So let's get at it.
You're fine, come on through. Just come on, you're fine. You're fine, come on through. Just come on, you're fine. Come on, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. I don't even know if it filmed you. You're gonna go to the right. You're gonna continue this way and then you're gonna cut through that hole. Actually, pull up all the way left. We got somebody coming. gonna have to hire a camera guy. That's all there is to it. I want to believe that I don't.
Mason, you're hired.
But
We get paid?
No.
you're getting free adventures. Anyway, so I was expecting that rock to be a little more of a challenge, and probably in a wet condition it certainly would have. Anyway, we are headed down this other side here, some pretty deep ruts. If it was wet, it'd be a whole nother animal, I'm sure, as anything goes. Wow, this is a huge rut. It looks like people's kind of widened the trail, avoiding it, but it's going good so far. Definitely coming in from the north end of Pumpkin Hollow is a lot more challenging than Spas Creek, and a little more fun, if you ask me. I don't know if we'd have started with that one. No, we got plenty of battery.
It's probably better.
It's still recording. Let's continue our goofy conversation. Tell me what you were saying. Give me the funny side of things.
I'm done.
All right, the camera gal is certainly having some challenges staying focused. I'm uncertain about the equipment. We're going to continue on. Anyway, let me show you what we're looking at. Actually, looks like it's smoothed out, and you can see some maintenance done here. Must be by the local four-wheel drive group. So if that's the case, thank you for that, and let's just continue on. She's all good now. Anyway, back on the trail. We haven't even actually started Finn Castle yet. We're still just trying to get to what's considered at least the entrance as far as Onyx is concerned. This is still the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway, but it reads a little different if you don't use their map, but there's some confusion there. Anyway, let me show you.
beside it, and I like looked over and saw it. Leave it on.
All right, that was pretty exciting. Going up that thing would be very different than coming down, that's for sure. High clearance is a must. I would say definitely at least 35s, and be very strategic, and you're probably going to be moving rocks around to help ease some of the pain of getting some of those ledges. So anyway, looks like it smooths out a little bit from here. We'll show you guys more when we get to it. pull off on this little chute and check out a spot called Chimney Rock. Heather and I and is it Eli?
Shy and Abby were with us.
Oh, okay. I guess we was all here once many years ago. We'll show you guys what it's all about. All right, this is a quarter-mile trip in to see what we're going back for. Looks like it's all paved, so should be pretty easy. Really pretty up there. There's been some colors changing on the leaves, but we'll show you what we see when we get there. All right, getting a little steep, looking pretty cool.
I love you. See you in a couple of days.
Really down there. so. Kind of walk out on it. It's kind of like an arch. There's
Like
some
another
rails.
natural bridge.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe another time. See if we can get down to the river. It's right down here below us. Just follow the path. Pretty narrow. I don't know if we'll be able to get out on anything. Looks like a deep spot of the river. Yeah, we're not gonna really be able to get down there. No, just turns in the mud. That's it. That's it. I'll show you what I can. Ooh.
Hey, it's a little sandy there.
Sandy. Be a good fishing spot. Water's just deep enough. Be a nice little hole. But I bet that's really soft mud down there. Come on. Where are you going?
I don't know. Are you recording me?
Yep.
Why?
Because I'm going to give you a hand.
That probably wasn't the best hand to give you.
You give me a hand. Do you need a hand?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Morning guys, how we doing? We are back. We are in camp currently, checking things out. Or I'll take that back. We're not checking it out. We are simply enjoying the peace and quiet. When we arrived here, they have a stage. It was busy. If you're into that stuff, fantastic. We're not. We like it quieter. And that's currently where we're at. Everybody's packed up and moved on. The weekend's over. This is Monday. And let me show you what it's like here. We've got the whole campground to ourselves. And this is just the primitive portion of it. The larger primitive portion of it. Pretty nice. Everything's got its own fire spot. They got at least 2 spots for camps or for tents. Here, they're different per site. It's pretty nice. Right now, it's just quiet. That's the big thing. It's quiet, and we're really enjoying it. Anyway, we've had a late start this morning. Slept in, got some breakfast, which ended up being more of lunch, so I guess it was brunch. And we're going to load up the Jeep and head out. We're going to hit at least 2 trails today, and then start working our way back, maybe 3, and start working our way back. So it's going to be a long afternoon. We'll show you guys what we can. And I know some of it's a little spotty as to what we showed you, as we're kind of learning some of this stuff ourselves. But we hope you guys have been enjoying it. And let me show you what our camp looks like. And then next thing you'll see is probably some road time or trail time. But anyway, appreciate every one of you guys, and I appreciate every one of you following. So here's our camp. As you can see, we got us a pretty good spot here. We had made some friends that were parked over here in a really cool pull behind off-road like overlanding type thing, overlanding camper, which was really cool. And they pulled it in with their Jeep. So shout out to those guys, you know who you are. But anyway, let's get at it. Let's get towards the trails. All right, we have hit kind of the road / trail, and we are currently on Bald Rock Road. We're headed to Sinking Creek Road, and then we're hoping we can cross over to Lake Trail. Both of those are like a rated 6 and a 4. They look like fun, but we're gonna see. Right now we're just working our way through kind of rough terrain. Not bad, it's just bumpy. A popular spot with others, as there's people set up all up and down the road. So I don't know if it's hiking or rock climbing in this area, but it's certainly popular. They're all over the road. Let me show you. That's kind of what's going on right now. Anyway, we'll bring you guys back when we see some cool stuff. Looks like we got some memorials back here. And looks like a dispersed camping spot, so unofficial, of course. Anyway, let's continue on. All right, wanted to give you guys an update. It went from nice and smooth to kind of technical. Of course, conditions make a difference. You can see pretty good rock ledge. You can come down okay. We did take an unofficial bypass up here just because I was a little uncertain of what was entail. Let me show you a little bit here. You can see these rocks with the pipe in it. This really isn't too bad. I think your 33s could get through here for sure. 31s strategically. The unofficial bypass, I know, you know, we should stay on trail, but from where we was at, I couldn't quite tell what to expect here. And then if you go, so we came from that direction this way. This is pretty slick stuff right here. And some pretty deep ruts here. This is soft stuff. We probably could have made it. But you can see people's been throwing logs in because of the depth of the rut. Ideally, I think you would try to straddle this rut, but it's unlikely it would work out. There's a good chance you would slide in here, or worst case, hit slide in there, and then you'd be high centered. So I don't know which would be best. Maybe just down the middle, and then if you could, climb the wall to the right and straddle that. We'll see. We're probably coming back this way. We may come through this, not necessarily just to see what it's like, but to kind of get a feel. We're not out here to break, we're just out here to have a good time. Ouch, some briars. Ouch. They stabbed my belly. They're still in my belly. Oh, wow. Those little boogers were sharp. Anyway, I just wanted you guys to see it in case you decided to come this way, to be ready and prepared, and be mindful of the weather, because I don't think I'd want to be back in here when it's wet, especially at those mud holes, because they would be rough. Anyway, I have a feeling this is not over. We're going to get back to the Jeep and continue on. That went not exactly as planned, but it went pretty good. We did use the locker. It was kind of a wet climb, and those rocks were pretty gnarly for what they were. There was a spot that you're going to come to where there's logs on the driver's side that are stacked up probably 3 feet to try to keep you on the trail, and a really large like nose of a rock right in the middle of it. So to the right, if you don't make it, you're going to slide into it, and if you go from the passenger side, you got those logs on your left, so kind of like a guardrail. You have to work your way through it. We somehow managed to, after the third attempt of trying to find the right spot, to back up on the log, which worked out and leveled us out, and we ended up coming over the top with a little bit of throttle. I don't recommend it, but it did work. And anyway, we're at this really cool spot right now. We're going to continue on.
But yeah.
All right, so we're not a whole lot further than what we was, but we did want to show you this. We're trying to get pictures and video and all that fun stuff. This is really cool back here.
Lots of spring right there.
I don't know if that's like a natural spring, creek, but it's pretty neat. We got this big old rock face here, washed out, carved out from underneath. The edges, and there's certainly a good amount of water flowing, so
I would guess it goes deeper than
that must be the name of it, Sinking Creek. So it comes in and goes out, pretty much the same location. Did anybody want to get out, hang out for a minute, check things out, or keep going? All right, we're about 2/3 of the way through the trail. It is really pretty neat back in here. There is that one tough section I showed you guys, and you got to see as we came down. That was from within the Jeep. That one's a challenge. So I'm not saying you need what we have, but we do have 37s, 1-tons, well, a Dana 44 front and corporate 14 rear with lockers. We did end up using the locker. I suppose if you use the skinny pedal with the right spots, you could have probably gotten up over some of those. Know your rig and know what you can do. That's all I can say. It's on the playground. Look at that pipe right there they've been digging up next to. Do not want to come down on that thing. Sinking Creek. There's a playground area back here. This is definitely where guys want to go to have fun. Working our way down to this where this water feeds in out into the creek. We just kind of pulled off to the side and we'll show it to you.
There's another one there and another one there.
Huh?
There's one here and one there.
Oh, I thought you were talking about these. Talking about what we come down here for.
No. I was thinking of trees.
Check this thing out. There's tracks down here where people's been driving down here. Look at that. That's the cave where the water's coming out at. Pretty cool. Wow, that thing goes way up in there. You could go back in there quite a ways if you was brave enough.
I'm brave enough.
I'm not. It gets dark quick.
I'm brave enough.
Anyway, really, really cool. Highly suggest stopping into this spot. Very neat. Rocks are slick, I'm telling you. If my words aren't enough, just watch me.
There you go. There's your leaf hat for the day. How rude. That's how you treat your hat?
That one snapped.
Yeah, that one about hit me.
That would break.
Your hand? I know you don't, you're gonna be stubborn. Get up there.
I don't need your help.
Okay, now I'm ready. I thought I was ready. Both about went down.
Are you recording that?
Yep.
You what?
I'll take photos.
Pretty good time, huh? All right.
Under the rock?
This is Wada Lake, W-A-Y-D-A. Also on Onyx is referred to as Hidden Lake. I would advise you not to go out on the dock because the legs have rusted and separated, and it's more of a floating dock. And it's just barely connected on the first 2 posts here, so don't be stupid. Don't go out on it. Assume it's put in by a mining company or something. At the top there is a handle, like maybe there's an underwater gate to allow water flow through. And where we currently are parked, there is the emergency overflow. I don't know if there's any fish in here. We didn't bring anything to try.
There's a couple at the bank.
Oh, you did see some fish?
There's a couple at the bank.
Okay, well,
That means there's more out there.
there's fish in here then. All right. But that lake trail, I'm gonna double check that rating on it. That was gnarly. We came down it and it was rutted, heavily rutted, lots of rocks. We may go out that way just because. But anyway, that's it. Hope you guys enjoy it.
What?
Make sure you leave yourself an out. Once I get in there, there's no stopping. You understand?
I know, I'm not sure where I'm gonna go yet. Come on. You made that look easy.
My side. Alright, so I tried to give you an update earlier, forgetting about all the wind noise, so you probably didn't get any of that. Anyway, we are back at camp. About a 6-hour round trip. It was a great trip nonetheless. Sinking Creek is definitely one of my favorites. The road conditions were good enough that we could get through without a whole lot of struggle. And also enjoyed that little lake road down there to that hidden lake. That was a lot of fun. Not for the faint of heart. We did go down and we did come up, as you've seen in the video, so it was just a ton of fun. I really enjoyed it. And anyway, here we are back at camp, having a good time. All right, next step is dinner, showers, dinner, and then I got to look at the rear drive shaft. The U-joint is slipping out of place because of the U-joint strap. There's a tab on the that would hold that all in, that would hold the U-joint cap in, and it's been gone for a little while. It got wore off when things got offset because I allowed the bolts to loosen up. But anyway, I got to try to do a quick fix on that tonight because we're thinking about doing Spa Creek and Pumpkin Hollow one more time tomorrow before we load up and go home.